What do they, what do we know about problems? Every problem is an opportunity, correct? All right, a little bit about me. By profession, I'm in the financial services business, but my big idea does not involve financial services business. I help smart people create and manage and protect their wealth. Little piles of money lying around everywhere. But I moved to Dayton in 2002 from the Washington, D.C. metro area. And I made the decision to move to Dayton, sitting in the Manassas Bull Run Regional Library. And I knew I wanted to come back to Ohio because I grew up in Columbus. And I had a family member here that in Ohio I needed to look after. So I'm looking at various cities in Ohio that they had to compete for the privilege of having me come and relocate there. And so I had a lot of piles of information about Akron and Dayton and Cleveland and Columbus and Cincinnati and just all these places. And I'd only been to Dayton once before, but on paper, Dayton beat them all. Dayton is one of the best places to live that I know of, and it's like a well-kept secret. And so cheerfully, I said, all right, we're moving to Dayton. Right? And then I came here and I discovered that Dayton, while it has all these great attributes, has a real crisis of confidence. Would you not agree? The people who least understand how great our region is are the Daytonians who live here. And we are oddly prone to complain and overemphasize our problems instead of seeing them as opportunities. All right, so about a year ago, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You ever have this happen? Blink, lights on in your head. And I had an idea, and I don't believe that there are accidents. This is not a normal, this idea is not a sphere that I normally operate in, but it was so stimulating, I had to get out of bed and go to my home office and start typing it up. And so here's what it comes down to. In Dayton, Ohio, aren't we very proud of our arts community? We are. We have some of the coolest things happening in the arts community. We have the Dayton Art Institute. We have two phenomenal places in the Schuster Center and the Victoria Theater to go and to see excellent productions performed publicly. And we have a vibrant community of artistic people that live in the Dayton region, and a lot of them right in the city of Dayton, right? Well, in the late summer of 2008, Forbes Online put an article together where they identified Dayton as one of the 10 dying cities in America. You all saw it. Well, to that I say, phooey. What a bunch of malarkey that is. We are not a dying city. We have some challenges, yes? But in 1913, we had a massive flood come through this area and just devastate the entire downtown region. And within months we were up and running again. And I maintain that what they had to overcome in 1913 was more devastating to the Dayton of that day than what we face today in terms of our challenges. And I maintain that we have more resources at our disposal to overcome our challenges than they had at that time. So I'm not at all discouraged. What I want to see is Daytonians come together. The particular thing that I am passionate about in my big idea, the Dayton Business Spotlight, is, I mentioned the arts community. We brag about the arts community. How often do we brag about the business community of Dayton, Ohio? There's a lot to brag about, but we often fail to brag about what is some of the coolest stuff that's really going on. So what my idea does is it helps Dayton to do some really effective storytelling about how cool, how awesome, how tremendous our business community is. And we do this one business at a time. Okay, now the mechanics of it. I have partnered with a phenomenal little company called Exit Row Productions, and this is a videography company. They're just terrific. They make very high quality professional marketing videos for businesses that want to have a very engaging face to the world. And they are willing to volunteer with me in this project, and I'm so grateful. What we do is we go out to a local business, and we will usually end up with the owner of that business or the owner's representative if the owner is camera shy. And we will interview that owner about his business. He gets to brag about what he's doing, they get to brag about what their future is, they get to brag about their website, they get to brag about whatever they want to brag about. But the price of admission is they have to brag on Dayton, Ohio, because this is a truly awesome place to live, an awesome place to raise a family, an easy place to get around, and a great place to do business. Dayton really has it going on. We need to tell the story. We need to tell the story to the world. We also need to tell the story to ourselves. So, enter the Dayton Business Spotlight, and I'm going to show you one of the videos in a minute that we have produced. And I think you're going to be very impressed by it. We have some of the, you don't even know all the cool stories that there are here in Dayton, Ohio. But these videos are professionally polished, and they're great storytelling. People will not read a pamphlet anymore. But if you can put video on the internet, they will sit there, and it's just like watching the TV. And they will absorb all that information. Now, once we create these videos, which unfortunately star me as the interviewer, but we put these on the web, and then the business owner can use this as a free 4 to 5 minute commercial. They can embed it on their website. They can send their potential customers to the video. They can brag, we are featured in the Dayton Business Spotlight. And that is our website, DaytonBusinessSpotlight.com. Okay? And I invite you all to go and check out some of the videos that we have. We hope by the end of the year to have around 80 videos. We're a little behind in our count in order to get there, but we're hoping to catch up. But whether we only have 65 or whether we have 90, we're going to keep going after that, because what we are finding is the more people we talk to, the more cool stories there are to tell. And this is a phenomenal way to tell these stories. And before I show you a video, I want to read to you an email that I received by someone who found out about our website somehow. But this is what he said about DaytonBusinessSpotlight.com. He said, "I love your website. What a terrific idea. Prior to joining the company in 2007, my entire career was spent in the public sector. I served as the Director of Economic Development for this city, and this city and that city also, and I worked for this county in the Office of Economic Development. I have not seen a better way to promote the Dayton region than the Dayton Business Spotlight. I'd love to chat with you about interviewing my company's owners to discuss our 43 years in our industry. Moreover, I'd love to put you in touch with some of our region's key economic development stakeholders and business leaders. Everybody who sees our project, they get it right away. And what's really cool is this idea can, any city that wants to rebrand itself, this is a free franchise. You can take this idea and, Miami, do you have an image problem? Go and start this. Dubuque, you want to get on the web? You want to brag about yourself? You can do this, and you will see what an excellent, if you have a high quality video team working for you, it can even overcome the deficiencies of the interviewer. And if you will help us, we will help these companies, and we will help Dayton, Ohio. That's my big idea I'd like to have a little show and tell and show you one of our videos and then throw it open for questions. Thank you.